very cute. Its little legs don't want to, oh no, there goes the head. Oh no. I'm imagining kids all across the world making a huge mess with this. Well, hello everybody. My LOL Surprise friends are here today because we are opening up the new LOL Surprise I Spy series, a pet and a little sister. We are going to compare them to the 2024 LOL Surprise Mermaid and Mermaid Little Sister and compare all of those to one that is 9 years old. It's the 2017 LOL Surprise Series 2. Let's start with the oldest, because many of our friends here today are from that era. And it's good to see old friends, right? Our first layer is done, and we have our secret code here. It's tea and a party. Tea party? Who could it be? Let's keep going. These dolls either change color, spit, tinkle, or cry. This is where things get good. We have our first blind bag. If I remember correctly, this should be a bottle. Whoop. Yes, it is. A cute little pink bottle. We have sugar and spice on here. And those two just happen to be here with their baby sisters. Let's see our next surprise. Inside we have some shoes, some tall white boots, final layer of plastic, and another blind bag, of course. Whoa. Let's see this outfit. Aw, look at all the little hearts on there. Time to get into this. Are you ready to see the doll? I know I am. Here she is, looking so adorable. Let's get her little outfit on. Here's how she's looking, pretty cute. We have another surprise in here, little bunny ears. So this relates to Alice in Wonderland. She's the White Rabbit, or is she the Mad Hatter? She is a fancy one, and her name is Hops. She's part of the Storybook Club. Well, let's see how old Hops compares to a 2024 LOL Surprise Mermaid. So as you can see, the wrapper on this is way more glittery and fancy. And I think we have far fewer layers of plastic to remove this time. Let's get into it. Oh, wait a minute. We're supposed to mix, mold, and then splash, and it's color change. Okay, I have not opened one of these before, so this will be a new adventure. Only 2 layers of plastic for this newer version. Look at this fancy capsule. Let's pop it open. So much is in here. Okay, we have this thingy, and all these bags. Okay, so I think we're making the tail, which will be, using this mold. Hold on a second. One thing at a time. What is this thing? I better read instructions. But first, let's go ahead and see our doll. Ooh, look how pretty she is. Look at that hair. So she has long pink mermaid hair. What is this on her body? It looks like her little dress is kind of floating up. Very pretty, very cute. There's a bunch of these little tissue papers that have things like bracelets inside. We'll just pop that right on here. That looks kind of big. What's in here? Ooh, a necklace. Of course, they're pearls because they come from the sea. Hot tip, if you can't get the necklace on, pop their heads off. Ruthless, I know, but it works. This is one just with nothing, but this is one with something. Let's see. Ooh, I guess when you're underwater, you need sunglasses. She does have legs. It looks like she can swim with these legs. They don't look like the kind of legs that can really walk around, though. Okay, so we have some work to do here, people. Good thing I didn't throw away the capsule. Clear the workspace. Okay, so apparently this somehow clicks into this. There is something in here, which just doesn't want to come out. Come on, come on. What is going on? Okay, so this snaps apart, kind of. There we go. Oh, ho, ho. Okay, wait a minute. What is happening? So she has this cute little outfit, but I think she needs this on to make her tail. So we'll snap this right back in place. And do you remember these guys? Well, we got to take the tops off of them, remove this. I'm imagining kids all across the world making a huge mess with this. Okay. Go ahead and take this off. Little bottle goes in big bottle. Give it a squeeze. It is something that's in liquid form. So again, this may need some adult supervision if kids are trying to do this. I think crafting things are fun, but I also enjoy the simplicity of just opening up a doll. Okay. We need to shake this for 2 whole minutes. I'll be back. While I'm shaking, let me show you all the different mermaids you can get. There is Miss C, Waves, Neon QT, Riptide, Sweet Princess, Genie, Merbabe, and Queen Bee. We got Waves here, and she is a popular one. It's the moment of truth. We need to pour this in here. Here we go. Whoa. So you don't want to overfill it, but I think I have just the right amount here. Okay, that looks good. So this is a life vest, and it does help her when we plop her in here. Just like, whoa, that. And messes are happening. Whoa. Now we have to wait 30 minutes. Well, it's a good thing we have other dolls to open up. So we'll set her aside. And check out a Little Mermaid sister. I don't think we'll be crafting anything with this one. But let's get in and find out. Let me know in the comments, do you like the idea of needing to make the tail, or do you like just a straightforward doll in a capsule or in a seashell? Let's open this up. It's a cute little seashell that comes with a stand so we can display our little sister. Some tightly wrapped up blind bags, which include, whoa, I thought that was the skin. I thought it was Ursula. Well, this is an adorable one with pretty shiny hair and pastel colors. We got something else in here. Must be super tiny. Another pearl necklace. I don't have to pop her head off to get this on. Necklace is on. Let's see what else we got here. We have a pre-made tail, which I appreciate. Ooh, this is very flexible, very glittery, very cute. And all we have to do is pop her in there and look, she's ready to go. But she still has one more thing, and it's like a little tiara. Wait a minute. How does it fit on her? I need to look at who she is. I think it goes around her head like this. Nope, 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 hold on. Here's all of our little girlies. So we have little Sea Mist. That's who we have. There's little Waves, little Neon QT, little Riptide, little Sweet Princess, little Genie, little Merbaby, and little Queen Bee. We got an ultra rare. Little Sea Mist is ultra rare. So cool. And I see something around her waist. That's where it goes. That makes much more sense. I think we're going to try the color change at the end when we have this one over here's tail all ready to go. But in the meantime, we can pop her in here, and that is super adorable. Love this one. How do the brand new ones compare to the ones we've already opened? Well, let's get started with another little sister. This is the I Spy series. All right, I'm excited to see these. For some reason, layer number 2 is always harder to get off. Okay, let's see what we have in here. This kind of looks like our old school capsule, but obviously a different color. Loads of blind bags, lots of instructions. Look, it's a clue, just like our old one had, but this one requires something special. Our little decoding glass here. Okay, it looks like there's a bunch of letters and a broken heart. And it says down here, code breaker. All right, before we open this, let's do things a little differently. I want to see all the options, and then I'm gonna tell you which one I want the most and see if we got that one. Okay, look at the ultra rare one. Little Secret Spy, so cool. Little Super Sky, little Rainbow QT. Little Glowing Galaxy. Ooh, her colors are cool. Little Fairy Faye, Little Miss Bolts, Little Bun BB, and Little Foxy Girl. Well, obviously I'd love to get this ultra rare one, but I'm really digging the colors on her hair, so maybe that's my pick, my second pick. Were we lucky enough to get either one? Let's see. Oh, yes, we did. Oh, look how cool her hair is. Love these colors. She even has a little mask on and her pacifier matches her pink stripes. So what does she come with? Well, oh, she has her little super secret phone. Every spy needs a good phone, right? Look at the letters on here. You can see it much better once you use this. What's inside? All right, and let's see what is inside. Oh, I think this is for the capsule. But guys, you see this right down here? That means she's a fancy one. So we did get a pretty cool one. This phone is almost as big as she is, but she can totally handle it, I'm sure. Okay, she can go hang out with the other little sister down here. And we have not seen a pet yet, but we're about to. These are the I Spy pets. Look how cute this is. There's also an ultra rare one in here. Maybe we'll be lucky and get that one. Let's see what we got. Layer number 2. Again, always harder than layer number 1. Why? All right, let's get popping. Loads of blind bags. First things first. We've got some detective work to do here. Okay, can you tell what these things are on here? Apparently it's a detective and a genius because it's Detective Genius. Oh, look. This, I think, is going to be kinetic sand. This is not the first time that they've included kinetic sand like this. And I think shoes were hidden in here. And LOL Surprise Pets that came out probably in about 2018. But instead of shoes, we have a collar maybe? What is this? It's like a little scarf and some fun sand to play with. So sparkly. All right, we have more tissue paper. This is reminding me of the Mermaid. Okay, we have some cool glasses. More tissue paper. Oh, need a scoop when you have a pet, right? And it's time to see our little pet. Lots of crazy colors going on. Look at this one. I think it's a dog. It's very cute. Its little legs don't want to. Oh no, there goes the head. Oh no. All right, head is on. Let's add this little scarf. So cute. Add these little sunglasses. Oh no, such a fashionista for a little spy pet. She's a little top heavy. Come on. No. No. It does not want to stand up. I'm going to turn the head back a little. Legs out. Try to balance that giant head. And nope. She'll just lean on Punk Boy's stroller back here. Let's see who we got. The ultra rare one is Secret Spy Puppy. We didn't get that one. We did not get Super Sky Kitty. We did not get Rainbow QT Pegasus. We did not get Glowing Galaxy Pony. That would go with this little one. We did not get Fairy Lamb or Miss Bolt's Kitty. We did not get Bun BB Bunny. We got Foxy Girl Fox, not a cat. It's a fox, super cute, and it's one of the popular ones, which means it's pretty common. Time to see what's going on over here. Okay, it is the moment of truth. Let's see how this tail turned out. Just open this up, and it definitely worked, but is a little slimy. Okay, here we go. It still feels maybe a little wet. It does feel a lot like this little tail, and we are going to check the color change right now. I have hot water and cold water. It says to place this in the cold water, so let's go for it. Ooh, look at that. We have a purple tail. That's so cool. And now it's back to pink. I really like that big color change. Very cool. Now, can I remove this? It doesn't feel like it. I think I'll be keeping her tail on. Let's see if this little one has any color change. Into the cold, nothing. Into the hot. Wait a minute. It's teal and pink now, but it's a little darker once it goes in the cold water. Let's check for a color change on this one. Nothing. Nothing. Time for this little mermaid to go in the hot water. Her tail is very pink now, and into the cold. Now it looks like it's more purple than pink. Very cool. And back in the hot water. I don't think this little girl has a color change, but we'll give it a try. Nothing in here. Let's try the cold water. Nope. But let's see if she spits, cries, or tinkles. She spits. Whoa. Let's talk spendometer. The little sister mermaids, they cost about $6, sometimes $7, and I think they get a 10 on the spendometer. The color change is awesome, they're very cute, and the price is very reasonable. The big sisters are about $10. I'm going to give them an 8. That tail took way longer than 30 minutes to set up, and she could be stuck in here forever. It's a little sticky, it's a little messy, but it did have a nice color change. Our little spies cost about the same, and I think they are a 9 on the spendometer. Very cute. Very few accessories, but there's a cool color change on this one. You get a few more accessories for these pets. They're very cute, very colorful, so I think they're worth the money. The worst bang for your buck is the old school girls because you have to hunt them down on eBay or other places, and they cost more than they should. But it's worth it for the nostalgia. Let me know what you think of these down in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!